Hi guys, it's Ray. Today is going to be one of those super simple tumblers. This is going to be the first project out of the July 2024 Butterfly Lane Design sub box. I am just going to do a very simple Pac-Man wrap tumbler. We're going to apply the Pac-Man printed on the Prism holographic vinyl. Hopefully you can see that. I just spray painted the top and the bottom of this tumbler black to keep it simple. I'm not going to do anything else to it. And then we're just going to pinstripe it. I'm kind of torn between like one of the bluish colors and the gold, but I kind of feel like this matches this guy. So I'm not sure. But there's also like the coppery orange color, if I could find the thicker one, which I'm not seeing. Oh, maybe it's this one. No, this is a thinner one too. Oh, right here. That would kind of go, so it's going to be between these three colors for my pinstripe. And this is just a nail tape kit from Amazon. I will link that down below. For some reason, I've had a lot of questions about that lately. So, I think I've been forgetting to mention that and linking it. First thing I'm going to do is trim it down. And then we'll see where we're at. Just slid that a little bit. There. Alright, if I have to cut this again, I'm going to cut the top. I'm going to try and stay right at the edge to start. When you get a wrap cut, there's usually a little bit of leeway because not all cups are exactly the same size. Yep, I'll be able to cut quite a bit off the top, which is fine. My edge, I'm just going to cut another sliver. But my top is here, and I'm going to want a little bit, so I think I'm going to cut right under this line of ghosties. It's going to leave a little bit of gap at the top and the bottom, but I feel like there's no little ghosties at this part, so maybe I want the top to be the same. And then just a tiny sliver off the side. I probably could have taken more than that, but it's okay. I'd rather take too little than too much. So I am slightly crooked if I want my center lines to line up, and I would rather have my center lines line up. So it's fine. I'm gonna get this out of the way. Oops, sorry. I'm gonna cut an anchor strip. This Prism holographic vinyl goes on so nicely. It's got that channel locked. I don't know if you can see it because it's so hollow, but it's got little grooves in the back, which is like a bubble release technology. So it just goes on beautifully. I'll probably jinx myself, but this is one of the best holographics, one of the best vinyls actually at all that I've ever applied to a tumbler. So I'm just trying to get those little lines lined back up straight. Okay. It's not a seamless print. So I'm not trying to line up like individual images. I'm just trying to keep continuity in the, you know, Pac-Man chomp chomp grid. I did pretty good. So I think I'm gonna go with the golder color. Gold. It's just more vibrant to break up the black and the pattern. And if you could see the wheels turning in my head, I did just consider striping this just to make it look like it was 3 separate sections, but I'm thinking about it. I'm on the fence. So I'm just going to start with the top and bottom. And I'm just going to go basically right below the vinyl, since we left that extra space, until I get around a little further, and then I have to go over that tiny little lip. I'm going to do this on the opposite direction just because the lip is on the opposite side on this end. So it will work better to line it up from this way. I'm going to put one on just to see if I like it. I can already tell you I don't, so scratch that idea. I do have a couple little ghosties that are full on the bottom in the blue. So I'm going to see if I can just cut one out. Did the Pac-Man ghosts all have individual names? I can't remember. We're just gonna put him on the bottom. Just one little ghosty. Because why not? So, that's literally it for this tumbler. We're gonna take it over and get a coat of epoxy on it, and yeah, it doesn't get much easier than that, really. I batted around like cutting some text on this, and I was like, you know what, let's just leave it basic retro. It doesn't need to say Pac-Man. Like, just leave it alone. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so I am mixing my epoxy, and I realized that I have mixed with the wrong end of my stir stick. So there may be a tiny hint of diamond dust on here. So this may get a little extra sparkle by accident, because I am having that kind of day. I don't think there's too much in there, but yeah. Because I don't usually clean off the diamond dust end of this stir stick. I only clean off the epoxy end every use. So, my mistake. It'll be alright. I mean, there may be a little bit of purple shimmer, because I think I used Touch of Violet last. So, if the cup gets a little extra sparkly, that's why. I'm having one of those days where, quite honestly, everything I have touched, I have done something stupid to. So, some days are like that, even in Australia. A little chunky from my bottle of epoxy, because I am at the dregs. That's a story for another day. Because this is a very basic cup, this is just going to get a couple of clear coats. Nothing extra, nothing fancy. Okay, I'm pushing the point of overworking the epoxy, so we're going to stop there. I'm going to go ahead and torch it real quick, just once around-ish. And then that'll be it. That's how simple this is. So, that's going to be it for this real quick, simple video, simple tumbler. Get you a little close-up of that vinyl. I'm not seeing too much sparkle from that diamond dust, but a little bit here and there. But this is such a bright tumbler because of that Prism hollow that it really doesn't matter. A little baby ghosty just chilling on the bottom. So that is going to be it for this one. Jessica can print pretty much any of her vinyls and whatnot wraps on the Prism Holographic. So if that's what you're looking for, it looks especially fabulous in like the stained glass and stuff. So definitely check that out. It's usually one of the selections under each print or pattern. So that is it, and I will see you next time.